start at the beginning of May. We are working right now towards the goal of flying hollow core. That hopefully will be happening in the next month or so. So we're working on finishing up the basement, concrete, getting our slab poured, and most of our grade beams are poured, but we have another pour in the next day or so for that. Do you guys have any, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
It's crazy to see it like this, because it's been, 8-9 years in the process now, looking at it on paper, and to see it, actually in the flesh physically, it's pretty crazy. It's overwhelming, actually. I didn't realize how big it was in the scale and the magnitude of it.
So we've started our masonry work for all the stairwells and the elevator shaft, our masonry. So it started in the east wing here, as well as there's some masonry in the basement that started the stairwells over there. We put those in now because our hollow core actually ties into the masonry. So we have to get them in now, otherwise there's nothing for our hollow core to sit on.
Just can't believe it. This is the first time we've been inside the site, so it's nice the way they explained everything to us. You know what rooms are where, and so you can start really imagining it. It's just overwhelming.
COVID has impacted us for sure. Boxstall has initiated a pretty strict policy for how we're handling it on each of our sites. We encourage a lot of the workers, or all of the workers, to keep maintain their social distance. If they can't, we recommend that they wear masks. We're regularly sanitizing frequently used areas such as the trailer, the washrooms, tools, things like that. We have brought a hand wash station to site as well that was custom built and designed for Boxstall by Ironman Industries. I think they're out of Winkler. And it's a great unit for a site that doesn't have anywhere warm to keep a sink. So it provides hot water for the guys to wash their hands regularly and keep those germs down. So
to be in here and see how big it is, how all-encompassing it is really inspiring. And
yeah.
we think back to all the hurdles that we had to cross to get construction started. Debates and votes at City Hall, and we never lost faith that we could get it done, but there were days in which we wondered, not if it was worth it, but how much more of this do we have to go through before we can start?
From what I've seen and from what I've been involved in on this project, private donors are absolutely critical in getting this job off the ground.
There were a lot of days in which we were discouraged, but one thing that has been a blessing in this entire project was whenever we felt that way, we always had somebody, whether it was on our board or a good friend or someone else who had lost a loved one to addiction who wouldn't let us give up the fight.
Just knowing how much Scott means to the community and what he's done for the city of Winnipeg. And when I heard that he was looking to create something that was going to help people, it's certainly something that everyone wanted to rally around.
It's super exciting just to be part of this project. You can see as we get farther along, as we come out of the ground, just everyone involved is getting more and more excited. It's going to have such a positive impact on the community, and I think everyone sees the same goal going forward and wants to see the job complete.